I'd like to welcome you to Motoclassica. Motoclassica is made by the people that support it and attend it. We make this event for you, the enthusiasts, the people that just love cars. I feel like this is the best collection we've achieved so far here at Motoclassica, and I hope that you agree also.
Come up with what we did in '66. Unfortunately, Repco, as we knew it in those days, were capable of doing it, but unfortunately it doesn't. We went over there and we caught them all unprepared, really. We were the first one there with a really good 3-litre engine, and we trounced them.
Certainly did. And the following year, your teammate did it again.
Yeah, that's right.
That was Denny Holm from New Zealand.
Yeah. I haven't done bad, have they, with the Repco engine in 2 World Championships?
Certainly did. What happened with the crash in Portugal?
What happened?
Yeah, you hit a telegraph pole, as I recall.
Yeah.
That wasn't terribly safe.
Well, I was lucky. That was really the only accident I had during my racing career. So I didn't do too bad. I only had one crash. But
when you were racing at Sebring in Florida, did you have an interesting time there where you had to push the car across the finish line?
Yeah, actually, John Cooper refueled all the cars in the morning, and he put one churn less in my car than he put in Bruce's car, and he got mixed up with the numbers. Anyway, the car ran out of petrol on the last lap when I was leading, and we were just coming up to the finishing line. And I finished up coasting up to within about 100 yards of the finishing line, which is a little bit uphill. And I managed to push the car over the line and finish 4th, which gave me enough points to win the championship.
That's pretty good. You had to push the car to get there, though.
Yeah.
Now, on the racing, there was a time during that time, at the end of the 60s, where it was the whole running Formula One was changing rapidly, and it was becoming a much more expensive sport to be in. Were you feeling pleased that you were no longer in the whole thing then?
Well, no, I've been a racing driver forever, but unfortunately I couldn't do that. But after I left the racing, people like Jack Stewart really got the safety side of the racing into a lot better perspective, and got improvements in the circuits, and then they started with rules on the cars and building the cars better and stronger, and the Formula One really moved on. And of course today, the motor racing, the actual Formula One's fantastic. We've had our best season ever this year. It was beautiful.
Well, you're among the most innovative of all.
Three more British and European. Beautiful car. Drove behind me most of the way up here from Albert Park. MGVA, owned by Robin Page.
Yay!